I'm going to show you a few versions of a hairstyle that is like my go-to hairstyle right now. It's like so easy, and there's a few ways that you can kind of alternate it. So I'm going to show you a few of them. So then this is like so easy. And I really like the way they look, and that it stays really good too. Okay, so pick whatever side you want to do this on. Or you want your part on, or if you want to do it down the middle, however you want to. I'm not really middle, right down the middle, kind of do it off center. Or you could do a side part. For this one, I think we're going to do an off center part. Or kind of on the side, kind of like mid side. Okay, so. And these styles would probably be a lot easier if you were doing it on somebody else. But you can definitely do these on yourself. It's just going to be, I'll just have to try to get to where I can show you what I'm doing. So, you're just going to grab a little section right here, right by your part. Okay, and I want, actually, I want to divide my hair for this one. I'm going to do this part kind of in the middle of the back of my hair. It's not really going to be parted, it's just separated. Okay. So this is just kind of staying out of the way over here. Okay, so same thing what we were doing. We're going to grab a little section right here. And I'm going to separate it. And we're just going to twist one over to this. So this side is going to be the side that we're always going to pull over to the other one. That way we can grab hair from here and we're going to pull it over. And this is really easy. It's not a braid or anything. It's just take this section, pull it over that section, pull this one down. Okay, and then so grab some hair from here, and you're going to add it to this section, the one that's always on the inside here, and then you're just going to cross it over. And as you're crossing it, get your other section here, and every time, all you're going to do is just add that section. I'm just doing the same thing, but with just one hand. But just to, we'll speed it up a little bit. So same thing, I'm adding section to that one. And then all I'm doing is just same thing, just twisting it over. I'm just going to do it with one hand because it's easier for me now that you can tell what I'm doing. And just kind of keep this down, try to keep it right here and not let it go all the way far back. And kind of keep it kind of tight. And keep this hair smooth down so that you don't have lumps. And you don't have to take huge sections, just however, you can just try it out and you can decide how big sections you like. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit down below my ear here before we start grabbing the bigger sections and try to end it. Okay, so I'm going to go a little bit bigger sections now, grabbing hair. Okay, and then I'm going to grab this last section right here and add it in. Okay, so what I want to do right now is just, I'm going to put a ponytail right here at the top to where it can secure this section. So I'm not really worried about this part down here. I'll just, whoops, shot my ponytail over there. So I want to get to where this holds tight until I can do the other section. So up as far as you can, keep this tight. Okay, so now we're going to work on this other side. This is what it looks like so far. Don't worry about anything right now. We can fix all of it if it's not perfect. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing on this side. Starting with that small section. It's a little bit harder for me on this side because it's just so easy on this side. Sometimes I do it with just this one side and it looks good too. And then I can end it in a ponytail or a side bun, and I'll show you that style in a little bit. Okay, so same thing. Okay, and add over. It's less coordinated on the hand that you don't use, on the side that you don't, if you're left-handed, right-handed. I'm left-handed, but for me it's easier to do on this side because I guess that's what hand I don't know. Maybe it's the hand that I don't know. I'm left-handed, so I don't know why that side's easier, but it is. And I'll show you an easier version of this at the end. That is just easier instead of having to do both sides. But I wanted to wait because I'm going to use hairspray on that one. And I didn't want to get my hair all sprayed up so I could do this other style. Okay, so I still have all this hair here. And I want to make sure that it's all kind of pulled over here so that we get it all. And you're only adding hair at one part, at this one little section every time, so it's really easy. It's not complicated. You don't have to braid it. Okay, and so I'm going to grab this last section, all the hair that I can to add it, and go all the way down. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the ponytail from here, holding this one, and I'm going to bring them together. Okay, so we're going to fix all of this stuff that's not perfect in just a minute. Now, you can leave this here, and this can be one style if you wanted to leave it like this, and you could, you can pull on this and loosen it. Now you can go back and pin all this. I'm going to pin it in just a minute and we'll finish it. But for right now, what I wanted to show you is how we're going to end this. So this is kind of a play off of another hairstyle that I have on here on YouTube, but with the twists added in. Okay, so we're just making a section in our ponytail, making a hole, and we're going to reach through and grab this ponytail. Okay. And we're going to do it again. Okay, until you get all of your hair in there. And then you're just going to kind of secure it however you feel that it's secure. I have mine really tight. You can loosen this more than mine, and I'm going to loosen it up just a little bit in just a minute. But first, let's try to loosen all of this just as loose as you want it. You don't want it so loose that it's, doesn't feel secure, but just kind of pull it till it looks like you like it, in case you want the twist a little more defined, a little more volume to it, and then the same thing for this side. Just all I'm pulling on is like the outside of it, so don't pull it undone. Just pull the outside hair of each little section of twist. So like right here, I'm not pulling the whole thing. And I'm not gonna loosen it a whole lot. I just wanted to give a little bit more definition. Okay. And let me see what it looks like. Okay, and then I kind of unsecured it so that I could loosen it a little bit. Oops. Okay. And then just use some pins because this is still not secure right here. I kind of undid that pin. So I'm just going to kind of go down inside of it and secure it on each side. You can use big pins or small pins, whatever your hair needs. And then just keep messing with it till you get it looking like you want, and then you can just pin everything as you like it. And then you can add spray, hairspray and stuff. So this is what it looks like. And then of course if you want to pull some hair down on the sides and stuff to make it a little messier, you can. But this is pretty much it. It's really easy. So that's style number 1. And then I'm going to show you another one. Okay, so I took all of that out and I'm going to show you another along the same lines with the same kind of style, but it's an alternate style. And this is one of my favorites. It's so easy. And this is also one that you can do two versions of. So I'm going to do one, we're going to do it in a ponytail, and then I'll show you what you can add on to it if you want to do an updo. Okay, so this time we're only going to do it down one side. So if you want to go further over with the side part, you can, because we're only doing the twist on one side. So I'm going to go over past the arch of my eyebrow a little bit. Okay. And same thing, we're going to do exactly the same. Small section. I'm going to go a little faster this time since you kind of know what I'm doing. I'll just go on and do it and finish it out. So I'm doing exactly the same thing with the twist though. On this style, I can do this on wet hair or dry hair, and it turns out really good. And if you do it on wet hair, either one of these would, if you go all the way with the twist, your hair will be really pretty and curly. If you let it stay until it's dry. You can add as big or small sections as you want. This style is so easy that it doesn't even have to, you don't have to have it perfectly. Every time you grab it, just grab a section and go. It's really easy. And anything that gets bumpy or anything, you can just pin. Okay, and as I get down here, I'm going to grab bigger sections so that I can end it. Okay. So now I'm going to ponytail up high again. Okay, get it as tight as you need it. My glasses back on so I can see what I'm doing. And I usually will try to get this baby hair laid down, so I just put some spray and a pin right here and just kind of tuck it in. Okay, And then you can leave this here if you want to, just like this, and this can be the end of it. Or what I like to do is make this into a really easy bun. And this is kind of a messy bun, a really easy messy bun. It's really one that I like to do just because it's so quick. So you will need some hairspray and a few pins to do this. We're not going to tease it in a normal way. What we're going to do is just take your ponytail. You're going to take your fingers just a few times. Looks like that. It's not going to be really big tease, just about like that. Okay, and then you're going to really loosely, you're going to wrap this to make it in bun. Okay. And then what I do is I pin as I go. And I anchor it by going up and then down into it. One down here. Same thing. I don't think I have another big pin. I don't know where I put it. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. And anchor it out. Flip it and put it in. Okay. There is no right or wrong way on this bun. All you're doing is pinning it to how you like it. So once you get that little bit of tease in with your fingers like that, then you're just kind of loosely wrapping it and putting it, pinning it as you go, and just pin it wherever you want, however you like it to look. So I would add a few more pins to secure this and a little more spray, but that is pretty much it. So I hope you like it. And this style is so easy that you can just do lots of different stuff with it. You could add it the other side here and then done this. You could done it in the back. You could done it. You could do it more over here where it's more on the side. And actually you could take this and kind of pin it over here further to the side. And that would look good too. Let me see if I have another pin. And just spray wherever you want it. And that is pretty much it. So I hope you like these styles. Thank you so much.